All right, what y'all got for me today?
Looking back at camp, how would you assess this second year here at UCF?
Good camp, real physical, really good physical camp. Guys really adapted to what we were trying to get done, being physical up front on both sides of the football, but also was able to go out and execute a lot of things. We came out of camp injury-free, which is always great. Guys learning how to practice and do all the things we need to do to start off for a good season.
Are things running more smoothly, a lot more smoothly maybe than they were last season? Are you
Always, the first year is always a little different. Second year, guys get accustomed to what you're doing on defense and offense, and as a group of what you're trying to teach and things like that, like those things on both sides of the football. But it's a way of just guys going out and feeling comfortable with you. And I think that was the biggest thing that happened this year. Everybody's understanding what's the big goal, the major picture, and not looking back to what we've done here. We're just looking ahead and just trying to get better.
Is that familiarity from year one to year two the biggest difference you've seen this year?
The biggest difference is guys are more in tune. They only top each other a lot more, doing all the right things on the defense, on offense. It's constructive, but it's positive. And I think that's the one thing that's a lot better than we had last year.
What sort of development have you seen out of the defensive line? That was kind of a question mark a little bit coming into this.
We got numbers. We got a lot of numbers. And that was big. That was the biggest thing that we wanted to do, is make sure that up front that we have the right type of guys up front, the guys that we want to challenge each other. And we got a lot of great competition going on. And it's still going on. We can't tell you who's going to be the starter right now because of the competition up front. So that's really fun as a coach that you want to have. So we're excited about that still.
Do you see the anxiousness in the guys on wanting to hit somebody else play a game?
No, not really. They all still focus on what we're trying to get done. I mean, in practice, we still thud up and run our feet and make sure we're still working on the fundamentals of tackling and not just going and just, ease off and things like that. So they're just going out and executing what we're trying to get done. They're not thinking ahead. They're thinking about what we have today.
What was the competition like at linebacker? Did any players emerge there that you're going to rely on?
No, last spring we went and we rotated them all. I mean, Jeremiah and Tatum went with the one. Sometimes it was Jeremiah and Mitch. It was Eric Gilliard and Tatum. It was a match of everybody played ones and twos. So that was good to see, and how guys can really play with each other, and that's how you develop depth. Guys just playing with each other and having fun.
So the true freshmen, you expect them to play this season between Jeremiah and Tatum?
Yeah, always expect them guys to play. I mean, they came in January, and that's the same thing what happened to Eric Gilliard last year. Came in January, came up Memphis game. We needed him, and he had some big plays in that game to win. So you never know during the course of the season who you're going to need, but when guys come in January, it's a tremendous boost for you as a team.
I know every year is different. Did you see some guys emerge in leadership roles a little bit more now that you kind of observed them through spring and camp?
We got a bunch of guys that quiet leaders within their group, guys that play with a lot of emotion, a lot of guys that, speak in the film room and talk to each other that way. And I think sometimes, a lot of guys want the rah-rah leader for the cameras, but I think when you have guys that are in-house that can control the in-house part of it is really the biggest thing that you need.
What's your message to some of the guys who aren't going to be maybe get that starting job but are still going to be valuable maybe coming off the bench?
I don't give a message. I tell them every day you have an opportunity to play, opportunity to compete. You never know. Just keep competing, and every day something will happen. And I give them an instance when Nate Evans didn't start the first two games, but he ended up being, all-conference first team. So guys have to build on what you have and what you have in front of you and just play.
Talk about the depth and the bodies you have on the defensive line. Is there a player who's made maybe the biggest leap from the start of camp to now?
Nah, they all the same to me. I mean, they just playing hard and practicing hard. And Brendan Hayes been doing a good job as a senior, being a leader and stuff like that. But he's been practicing harder than anything. So that's really a tremendous boost to him and for us, because if the guys see him practicing the way he is, they'll compete with him.
Anything else, Coach?
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate you.